Okay, hidey-ho internet neighbors, welcome back to the Cataclysm. Vorm here, more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead on the schedule. It is that time, Friday once again. Let's see, let me go press a few other buttons, get things rolling elsewhere. Set there. And that screen is working. Alright, I think we are good to go. Yeah. Alright, everything seems to be going fine. Let's remind Vormithrax what was going on. Oh yeah, one other thing. Make sure I reset my safe mode, or my autosave. Oh, look at that. Almost left it off again. I turned it off. I sometimes turn it off when I'm trying to test things. When I'm answering questions on Reddit and YouTube. Occasionally I've done live streams where I had it turned off. There we go. Back on it goes. I have not seen any portal storms, not a one that I'm aware of, which is kind of weird. One of the things we were hoping to do during this run was, you know, experience portal storms. I haven't seen a single one yet. We even took the scenario that supposedly has lots of them, or they're stronger. We're on day 73. Haven't seen a single one. Do I stream Bright Nights? I do not. I have no interest in Bright Nights. No interest whatsoever. Maybe in 2 or 3 years, when it's got more actual original content, I'll have some reason to stream Bright Nights. But otherwise, I've already played Bright Nights. It's not different enough than the game I've already played. So, we'll see. If they're still plugging away at it in a couple years, then I'll take a look. Tea. Good stuff. Be there, Cube Zero. Live Vorm, 200 hours of YouTube first live viewing. Well, I'm kind of predictable, especially with the Cataclysm. We've been doing the Monday, Friday thing for, I don't know, a couple years now. Before that, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Mondays and Fridays have been pretty standard for quite a long time now. Yeah, portal storms are just part of the base game now. But we specifically took a scenario that was supposed to be, you know, rowdy portal storms. I haven't seen one. I don't know why. No idea. Maybe something was not quite right with the build then. Did I remember to update the build? I backed up my save. I actually don't remember if I updated my build. Let's back out for a sec. You guys are gonna get a black screen for just a minute. Let me go update the build real fast. I think I updated my save, but I forgot to update the build. This will just take a moment or two. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still on the 4 days ago build. All right, let me press update, and we'll get that done. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the time we started this challenge, it was having some issues. I know. Right about the time we started this one, I had seen a number of comments in Reddit that said they were having problems with portal storms not stopping, and you had to save and exit and then reload, and then the portal storm would reset the counter or something, and it would actually stop. But people were having portal storms for as long as they were staying up and running. So, but other than that, I hadn't heard anything about any issues, so I don't know. But we have not seen a single one so far. Does double zombie spawn affect critters, e.g. centipedes? I believe... No? I don't remember. I think back. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if animals are part of the zombie spawn setting and world building. I don't think I've thought through that one or answered that one in quite a while. All right, come on. Copy that save directory. I know it's getting pretty large now. It's getting there. Thanks so much for the sub there, Cube Zero. People just arriving are going, what the hell? Is this something broke? Blank screen. Nearly blank screen. Answer is no. Everything's fine. I just forgot to hit the update button on my build before I went live. We're doing that right now. We'll have everything back up here in a second. This shall be the episode where upon Vormithrax acquires Humvee. The very, very important part of every episode, every series. The acquiring of the Humvee. Okay. Relaunch. See if the camera recaptures it here pretty quick. If not, I'll have to reset that too. It's possible I used to know the answer to that one, Cube Zero. At this point, I have forgotten more than most players will ever know about the game. So it might be one of those things where I used to know it. And I've had to just basically copy information over top of it because it didn't get asked enough. And it's been relegated to the trash heap of my hard drive. Well, it's still not catching up. All right, game capture. That's not what I wanted. Capture properties. Come on, recapture it. There we go. Okay, we're back. Now all is right with the world. There you go. There's the character screen. So we are up to date on the experimental build as of whatever the current one is on the launcher. I didn't notice anything really worth noting in the updates from Monday to today. There's been a few, but nothing really worth talking about mostly. So we'll just jump right into things. When we left off, we were desperately trying to get ourselves a Humvee. So we have a Humvee right here. It's got broken controls that we need to fix, and it's got a faulty engine. It's got, for some reason, an immobilizer, an active immobilizer. Now, that's weird, and I still think it's really a bug, because Humvees, they have no security systems. How do you have an immobilizer with no security system? The immobilizer is usually part of the security system. It stays engaged until you, you know, find the keys or you use your electronic skill to remove it. But somehow we've got a Humvee with an active immobilizer as the engine fault. So yeah, so we had to do a few things. We had to get some materials, get some skills, figure a few things out, make a few things, and I think we're just about ready to go get it. The only thing I don't have now that I really want and need is the vehicle welding rig, and the reason I don't have it yet is it's level 5 mechanics. So we need to finish getting this to level 5. As soon as we get this to 5, we'll be able to put together the vehicle welding rig, which is the not the final big part, but well, no, it's the biggest part. Getting the vehicle welding rig in is super critical to the health and happiness of the Humvee. And then we'll have to, of course, go grab some storage batteries and all that good stuff. So usually the only things I add are what? A couple of storage batteries, at least one, sometimes two 6-liter tanks, the 50 cal, which we've already got, and cargo spaces. I think that's it. Half a dozen cargo spaces. Occasionally a workbench, depending on what kind of build I'm doing or what kind of run I'm doing. I might do a workbench this time out. We'll see. This one's going to be a little longer than most of my attempts, my challenges, so I might need the storage space, but I'm always carrying around so much junk because I just don't pay attention to what I'm carrying. I always just can toss stuff out if I need to. But I might go with a workbench because we are doing more crafting stuff this time around. We might poke at an opportunity to make a survivor gear at some point. Haven't done that in forever. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So we're real close to saying goodbye to our full-size van. So I'm unsure if I want to... I believe we just woke up. Yeah, we just woke up. Sun just went down, so we've got all night to work. We got a full moon. So I pretty much don't need my night vision goggles as long as we stay outside. We'll probably put on the infrared just to get a long-range notification if anything's going to show up. But yeah, I'm going to go fix it. Then we'll move it. Then we'll worry about getting that last level of mechanics, because the process of getting it working and getting a little bit done on it might actually get me the levels I need. And then we'll figure out the rest. So that's the plan. Storage. I think we're going to be moving from 1,000 storage back down to 600 storage. That'll be a problem too. This is going to be a bit of a juggling act. We're going to have some work to do. All right. Oh yeah, the kitchen chemistry station. Thanks for reminding me. I wouldn't have not installed one, but I forgot it in my tally of remembered items I install. Yeah, definitely kitchen or chemistry station. This time we're going to go with the chemistry station, right behind the driver's seat, because we're planning or hoping possibly do mutations this run as well. So we'll need the chemistry station instead of the kitchen. That's pretty much the only time I make a distinction. I don't care which one I get otherwise, but if I'm going to do mutations, my preference is to have the chemistry station. Chemistry station plus a nearby cooking pot is the exact same functionality as a kitchen unit, so it's technically the superior choice. It's just I don't really care if I'm not doing mutations. Okay. Is the Humvee fit to be towed to a safe spot to work on? It is not. That's why we are going to work on it in place, in situ, and we're going to get it up and running and then move it. Plus, I've never tried to tow anything in this game ever. I've never once come across a situation where I said, damn, I wish I could tow. I've just never done it. I know it can be done, but it's not something I've ever bothered with. Yeah, so let's get things started. We'll just get things started off the exciting way. I'll probably get up there and we'll discover I'm still missing something. That's how this usually goes. What is next to me? Junk. Alright, let's get rid of the junk so I stop seeing that there's stuff sitting there. And then behind me, my improvised lockpick. That is not a lockpick. And a bunch of junk we've been crafting. We can get that out of here too. Yeah, so don't care. Eh. Alright, so that leaves us with these two, of which we've got 418 out of 500 and 237 out of 500. So that's the big oof. Now I am carrying, like I said, a lot of junk. We've been randomly picking up a lot of stuff. So we can tool that down. Plus, we'll have 2 cargo spaces. That's right. I don't know why I'm even worried about it. I can just swap these 2 into the other vehicle, and we'll be good to go anyway. Okay, how close do I want to get this? Pretty close, I think. So we'll just drive right up to the Humvee. Get this party started. Alright, anything I'm forgetting? All junk. Love driving by moonlight. Hey there, Rottweiler. Hey there, zombie. You're actually a little close. You might follow me. Oh, no, he kept moving. There it is, right there. I don't remember. Have I checked the ambulance yet? I don't think I've checked it yet. How close to get? I think what I'll do is I'll pull the nose around like so, and then we'll back up to get our vehicle close, right over here. Boy, we'll have a straight shot out of here. Something bad happens, which probably will happen. We've been trying to clear this area for a while. We did a bunch of loop-de-loops to try to pull as many enemies out as we could, but there ended up being a few in the area, no matter what we did. Okay, turn that off. What have I got with me? We also fixed up most of our gear. That's a recent nick to my police jacket. We got plate armor, we got a riot helmet, so we're doing okay on, we're at kind of a mid-level on protection. Plate armor sounds fancy and all, but it only covers the primary body parts at 95%. So we definitely have improvements to make. Our leather backpack. And am I carrying anything outrageously bulky or heavy? We got our atomic reading light now. That's another new addition. We now have atomic light. No, we're pretty slim down. Alright, I also do not have infrared goggles. Give me the clean pair of goggles. I'll need the welding goggles. I'll need the vehicle controls, but they'll be close enough that I can work on it without having to pick them up. And I'll need the acetylene torch. Okay. Let's walk around first, actually. What's in my hands? What am I holding? Good old Tonfa. Alright, yeah, let's do a little walking around just to make sure there's nothing right in the area here. Oh, hello, technician. Alright, we're gonna go beat him to death. What you got? Thermometer, some bandages, and some hemo powder. Alright. So, with the technician, our Tonfa is made of plastic, so it cannot be yanked by the technician. So let's just go beat him to death. And a tough zombie. Alright, come here, tough zombie. Follow me. I wish to fight you right here. Got a grab on me, did you? Broke the grab. Alright, one down. This one I'm just going to straight up beat to death right in place. We're not going to do anything fancy with this one. Come here, you. Him I wasn't too worried about. Nope, don't care. Two more technicians and a grappler. Really? What the hell car is this? Yeah, it is a police SUV. Alright, well that makes more sense. Riot armor, huh? Haven't looked at riot armor recently. Average coverage, 58%. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's see. Only 7 encumbrance. 60% for 7 coverage. Arms, legs, and torso. And it is outer layer. Huh. Maybe I'll grab it. I have no space for it. Let's go ahead and wear it. Maybe I'd be willing to wear it as a supplemental armor. For the moment, though. Which one's got space? That one. Right armor. Alright, we'll take that off for now. Okay, there it is. In all its glory. The second Humvee we've seen this entire time. We saw one other that was a total wreck. A literal wreck. And then we came across this one. So it's got broken controls, but we've got a set of controls to repair with. And it's also got the immobilizer fault. Active immobilizer. We got enough fuel, 6 liters or 8. Yeah, 6 liters is enough for at least me to get it relocated outside the area. what we're going to do is we'll just pull it out into the field here and park it temporarily until I know that it's got everything that I need initially. So we'll pull it out, we'll run back, and then we'll bring our van back over to it. So we marked a helicopter crash site somewhere way back here that had a boatload of fuel. I don't remember exactly where it was. It was not that one. I think it was over here from that position. So we'll either have to, it wasn't the garage, wasn't the APC. This is even further back. There's a bunch of JP8 in that APC. I don't remember. Did I even mark it? Maybe I didn't even mark it. Thought I did. Maybe I haven't, oh, is that it? AH64, that's the one. We got 80 liters of JP8 sitting right there. And I don't think that's far from where we're at. Straight south of us. Yeah, it's south a ways. We could get to it. So, we'll see. Got a gas station right there. And it's on the outer edge of town. So I might be able to just hop over there and grab some diesel. Oh yeah, won't be a problem. Okay, so to work on this I need, actually it's full moon. I can work in the full moon. There's enough light to actually work on a vehicle in the full moon. It'll just take longer because it's dim light, but it would keep me from having to turn on a light, which would spotlight me. Go down and deal with this guy. Alright, I think we're pretty clear. So I'm going to just try to work on it from here, because we only have 2 critical things to fix. So, if we go to repair, select controls, all green, we meet the requirements. We have vehicle controls in the cargo container in our truck, or our van. We got mech 2, 48 minutes is fine. We got our torch. Yeah, I'm just going to say go for it. Not bad at all. Alright. Controls are fixed. Next, we've got the active immobilizer, which I believe was pretty quick. Yeah, only 5 minutes. And we've got the tool, we've got the skills. There you go. We're already done. It's ready to go. We can drive it right now. We got a perfect condition battery, so it'll charge up well. The alternator is also in perfect condition. The engine is rough, but we're going to fix that in place as soon as we get the welding rig. So it'll just take a few tries to get it started, but otherwise we're golden. Hey there, Ardent Drub. Ah, well, as you can see, we have just successfully acquired a Humvee, so it's going great. We're off to a good start. Steel-toed sneakers and leather police jacket. I know, isn't it? I've never seen either of those before. Oh, I mean, I've seen the steel-toed sneakers a few times in recent series, or recent episodes, but I hadn't actually got a chance to try them yet. They're awesome. Steel-toed sneakers and the leather police jacket. I've never worn either as standard gear, so pretty cool stuff. These things are ridiculous. I mean, 8.8 protection, only 80% coverage, which isn't the best, but it's also low encumbrance and doesn't weigh a ton. So these are good things. I like them. Okay, now I have to decide where to go to. There's no diesel running vehicles here. Well, hey, pew-pitting zombie, when the hell did you wander in? That is not a good one, because it's either the flyers, which can be really annoying, or it's going to have super regen rate that I don't know I can keep ahead of. So I'm a little annoyed that he showed up. Hey now, what do we got down here? That's the other SWAT truck. I believe that one had a... Is that the one that had a bunch of enemies near it? I think I ignored that one because it had a bunch of enemies near it. Actually want those spare parts. We're going to need those. Alright, let's leave the Humvee where it's at for the moment. Relocate the van, and then we'll come walk back and grab the Humvee. Do I have a jerry can that is not full of something? Clean water and clean water. So, we'll, that's got to be the steel. Guess I could think of grabbing, if it wasn't for that damn pupating that's now right here, I wouldn't mind grabbing like a 60-liter tank or two, grab the wing mirrors. I can add that stuff later without any real problem. Let's just get relocated. Alright, let's go... Where to go? Let's not go too terribly far first. Let's just get it out of the main grouping here. Spitter zombie right in the path. Regular zombie. This should be plenty far. Okay, infrared goggles. This would be why it's so valuable. Makes this kind of thing pretty easy. Now it's all sorts of busy up there. That's funny. And the spitter is also joined in. Alright, well, it shouldn't be a problem. Only issue is, you know, if it takes me 14 tries to start and both those zombies key in on the vehicle. The good news is they can't do enough damage to break in, so... There we go. We are out of here. Uh-oh. Where'd I put my vehicle? Right over there. Let's see. We transfer stuff first, or... Yeah, those little guys wouldn't be able to do much against the Humvee. Now, there's some kind of a bonus when multiple zombies are adjacent to each other and hitting a spot. They get some kind of a strength bonus. But I don't think it's still enough until something much stronger shows up to be able to damage. I'm just deciding whether I want to head up to that gas station now. Or get everything, because in order to swap things over, I need to get the cargo spaces over. I need to rip out a bunch of stuff. I need to get the cargo spaces moved. That's the biggest things initially. And I don't want to render this vehicle non-operable until I make sure I've got everything ready to go. Yeah, until the feral shows up and just lets them walk in. Yeah, no, fun stuff that I'm still not used to. We got guys all around us still. Okay, so first part of the job complete. Now get rid of that message. So I can leave these in place. Rip out all 3 of these seats. Rip out the aisleway. Install cargo space and cargo space for now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this done now. I'd like to get the transition done. So let's see. I need to empty these, get them available for the cargo spaces in here. Let's rip stuff out by moonlight. Which is really convenient. Okay, then I want to siphon from here to there. Nice that we can do that now. For the longest time, we weren't able to move liquids between containers in a vehicle, between tanks. We had to drain it, then refill. It was really annoying. Okay, what else? I also want to rip out the mounted M240. Don't need that. Rip out the aisle. So these are now bare frames in 3 positions. We're going to rip this recharging station and box out eventually. Put another cargo space in place of the box and then remount the recharging station. But we'll leave it alone for the moment. Okay, I think that's as ready as I can make the interior for now. Next step, move gear. Alright, my cargo spaces are empty. Next, we're gonna go rip out the cargo spaces. Whoa! Yes, I would like to stop, thank you. Hey, Mr. Predator. They got a lot closer. Fire a gun, then I'm going to draw stuff to me from all over the place, and it's really annoying. I don't really want to melee a Predator, but it could. We would be able to take quite a few of the hits without damage. Or I could just hop in the Humvee and run his ass over. Why do things the hard way? Hey, Mr. Predator. Really? Really? That's how you wanna do this? Yeah, keep going that way for the moment. Flip it around. He's out of range. Get me some speed. Where is he? There he is. Hey, Mr. Predator. Alright, problem solved. Next. A raccoon and a gargoyle. Dead gargoyle. Oh, I'm going to enjoy the Humvee so much more. Okay, the area is clear other than a curious raccoon. Perfect. What was I working on? I was tearing out the cargo spaces. And then remounting them. Cargo space there, please. I'm gonna run out of gas in my torch here pretty soon because I gotta remind myself I don't yet have the welding rig. That's going to be the vehicle welding rig spot, so we're going to use that for the other one. And then I also need to dismount my 50 cal. Just to prevent any weirdness with the ammo. Let's unload it. Too heavy to pick up, huh? Tell you what. Let's just move it to there. Drag it to there. Then remove the Browning. And install the Browning. And then reload the Browning. Alright, next up. Need to get the gear from there to there. Let's go. That space. And then from there to there. Okay, here we go. Got all of the main gear out of the vehicle, transferred into those two cargo spaces. Just to verify, 240 looks right, and 415 looks right. So I don't think anything got lost in the transfer. And what do I want out of this stuff? Don't want the M240. I might take apart the seats. I do want the ropes. Sure, we'll take a short sheet metal. Alright, we'll leave these up here for the moment. All to there. You to the driver's seat. Now we don't have that silly reclining seat. Reclining seats are stupid. Don't use reclining seats because you lose out on this wonderful 25 liters of storage. Reclining seats are like six and a quarter liters or something like that. It's terrible. So you want just standard old seats. Much better. So, oops. There to there. I want my blankie, my pillow, and my blindfold on my main seat. And the improvised lockpick, you can go right there. And there we go. We are completely transitioned out of the van. So yeah, 6 and a quarter. Stupid reclining seats. Don't need any of that. I'm going to leave it in working condition, so I'm not going to yank the vehicle tank or anything out of it. I don't think there was anything else I cared about. We'll mark the position just in case I do want to come back for that tank or the gas or something. Don't want the turret mount? Yeah, let's yank the turret. Put another turret right back here. Whether I'll ever use it, I don't know. Uh-oh. We got that false dawn thing happening again. 3 a.m. We're getting the sunlight on our space. That's okay. We're in pretty good shape now. I got all the primary work done. So let's have a cookie. As a reward for our efforts. And let me check back up with chat here. Yeah, I didn't really need to have the goggles on, but the batteries last forever in the goggles, as you can see. Go ahead and turn those off again. Actually, we'll just ditch them. We don't need them now. Front area. Don't need the welding goggles now either, I don't think. I think we're done welding for the moment. And infrared goggles. All right. Hey there, hey there, Doc. Want to say thanks for all your content. You're very welcome. Glad you found it helpful. Like CD David was pretty bad at it. Yeah, everybody goes through that stage. Everybody. Feel like zombie spawns have been increasing the last couple of days. I'm not aware of anything. I think they actually toned down the parks, but other than that, I haven't seen anything that leads me to believe they've made any general changes. Nah, same for their site. It's the same. Any downside to installing a back seat for third leaders instead, other than looking ugly? I've never looked at it or considered it. Only thing I care about for that is make sure it has enough for my blanket, my pillow, my blindfold, and occasionally I'll drop like my weapon or something there temporarily. That's all I'm really concerned about. Another 5 isn't really going to do much. If you want to min-max it, go for it, but I don't think I'd personally find it useful to get 5 more points on there. Aren't recliner seats more comfortable for sleep? I don't believe they are, and I don't care if they are. You shouldn't. If you're trying to fine-tune your sleep that much, you've got other issues. And which chair you're in is not really going to be the deciding factor. So there could be a minor comfort boost to it for trying to get to sleep, where it nudges the numbers a tiny bit, but you're either dead tired or tired and can easily go to sleep or not. Otherwise, you just chug some cough syrup or something. Again, I just don't think the potential benefit is anywhere near worth the utility of having the extra storage. Okay, I'm caught back up with chat. Cool. Let's see. So, what to work on now? It's 3 a.m. We're getting that false dawn stuff. I think I'm gonna drive up here, see if I have any chance of getting connected to that garage. If I can't get the vehicle in there directly, then I'll dump out the water from the plastic jerry can and walk some gas back and forth. So we've got that vehicle marked. Not much else other than gas in there. I do need a welding rig to repair this engine, right? I can't do it with the torch. Oh, and I need mechanics 5, so I can do it with the torch. Alright, so I just need to get my mechanics up to 5. I don't think anything we did has done much for my mechanics. We gained 4%. We went from 9 to 13%. So yeah, so we need to get the mechanics up. I need to raise mechanics anyway. We're going to end up spending a few more days reading and then repairing the vehicle, and that will help us get our mechanics practical skill up. So I need to read my mechanics to 7. That'll be a day or two at least. Then maybe I'll just do that now. The gas station's not going anywhere. We're in a clean spot. Yeah, I should just do that now. No particular reason to leave this spot for the moment. So... because I would definitely like to get the engine fixed up. I think, other than that, it's in really good shape. I don't remember it missing any parts. I think it has all the parts. I'd like to get the wheels and the engine repaired. Everything else I don't much care about. Maybe I'll fix that frame. Or that one. The really heavily damaged ones. I'd hate to lose a frame. They're kind of a pain in the ass to fix. So, yeah. But I need the mechanics for the welding rig, I need the mechanics for the engine repair, and I need mechanics to generally repair certain parts of the vehicle. And I gotta go all the way to 7 in order to repair the military composite armor plating. So we might as well just get it done. So, yeah, let's do that. We'll just crouch, we'll turn on our atomic nightlight, and let's read some mechanics books. Let's see. Oh, wait! Oh, I almost forgot. Critical! How could I almost forget this? Remove. Stereo. Come here, stereo. Install. Stereo. There we go. Alright, I don't have the big batteries on this thing yet, so I can't just leave the stereo running. Come here, MP3 player. So, we got the MP3 player running. We're tired? Of course we just got tired. You bastards. Turn the MP3 player off. And my night light's covered. We're just going to go to sleep. We're going to sleep the day away. And, or a good portion of it. So I don't want to read while we're tired. It caps my fatigue, or my focus. So, let's, oh yeah, let's have some of the fun food. Let's have the, protein. Protein rations. Yeah, good stuff. -5 joy, -9 quench. Okay, back to wear the blindfold and just go to sleep. We are on 8 times evolution speed. We have a zombie. He's a ways away, but he'll find me. Alright, now we're not going to eat the bad stuff. We're only going to eat the good stuff. Plus 20 toastum, some wheat cereal, chocolate bar. Yeah, I gotta get all my food into one space, so they're not on separate sections here. Tortilla chip, cookie, plus 10, plus 15, that should be good. Alright, focus trending to 117. Get the MP3 player running. Nah, I'm not going to worry about the game system. Alright, which one are we going to read? Mechanics to 8, -1 at 19 minutes, to 6, -1 at 19 minutes. I guess it's the minus, or the to 8, -1, 19 minutes. Internal combustion fundamentals. I've never done 8 times evolution speed, ever. I've never done 8 times zombie spawn. I just don't like the hyper zombie spawns. I don't usually go higher than double zombie spawns. The reason is I don't find it harder. I just find it slower and more tedious. So I'm not a fan of adding tedium to the game. And there's a very distinct difference. And it's somewhat personal to the player involved where they draw the line. But if it just makes it slow the game down or it makes it more tedious, I don't consider that entertaining, and I don't consider that difficult. So that's why my kind of my default settings are just double zombies, half item spawn, and usually some form of either double speed evolution or something like that. And then that's where I start from on any of my non-default world games, and then I deviate from there depending on what theme or challenge I've decided to attempt. And I'll either bump something one direction or the other, and so on. But kind of my default position that I've gravitated to over a few thousand hours of play is double zombies, half items with double evolution. That's kind of my personal sweet spot for giving me a decent amount of challenge while minimizing tedium and so on. But like I said, everybody's got their own preferences. I just don't find having more zombies to be any more difficult. Now, yeah, if you went 8 times zombies and 8 times evolution speed or something, that'd be crazy hard, but again, there's a point where it's not difficult, it's luck and lottery, and that's all it really is. Doesn't really matter how good the player is at that point, it comes down to just how lucky you get, which I also don't find fun. What about normal zombies quarter items? I've done 0.25 item spawn fairly often in the past. I think I've done down to 0.1. I don't think I've ever gone below 0.1 on item spawns. Again, though, it at a certain point, it transitions from, is it really any harder? Or is it just taking me longer to find the things? I mean, you got to remember, I know where everything's at. So I know where to go to get everything. So I mean, it just means I have to travel to a few more spots to find the things that I know I'm going to find there. So any particular item I want, I know the high percentage locations to go to. I mean, that percentage is then reduced, 90%, but it's still the most likely places to get stuff. And I also know all of the alternatives for all the main stuff. So if I can't find the one thing I need, I know which alternatives to go for, and I know where they're located. So the same thing happens with the item spawn rate. That's why I don't go down to like 0.01 item spawn or anything crazy like that, because again, it doesn't really make it harder, it just makes it slower and more tedious. And by doing those kinds of things, I'm not providing an entertaining experience for viewers when it just turns into, hey, watch Vorm drive around the Cataclysm looking for a hammer. I mean, nobody's going to enjoy that. Nobody wants to see that. So it's a weird dichotomy for me between my level of knowledge and experience in the game, my desire to try to give an engaging experience for live stream viewers and for the YouTube folks, and anything I do that slows down progression, I really hesitate to do, because it's just, nobody's going to find it interesting. But one of the beauties of the game is you get to pick your own settings. Lots of ways to adjust it, lots of ways to tweak it to your own personal preferences. Go for it. Don't let anybody tell you how to have fun. You get to pick your own fun. So don't listen to anybody, including me, if their opinions differ from the way you like to enjoy the game. Please reinstall cargo space to align. How do I get it to align properly? Is there an orientation button I press to rotate it? Is it bothering you? Because you know I'm going to leave it that way now. We did the translogistics. We got most of the way into the translogistics in a recent series. I didn't completely clear it, but I got plenty far enough to get a good feel for it and experience it. We will have to go back. It's going to be a big part of the game going forward, so don't worry. Guess I should do while I talk. Nope, don't eat those. Eat those. More tortilla. And more plus 10, plus 15s. Good enough. Red combustion fundamentals. Bad-tempered and hot. Yeah, we're a little warm. We're running a little warm. That's fine. So, I lost track. Did we get to what I needed? We're at 5. So that should, given the books that I have, and I should note that the confusion was that I was trying to craft the vehicle welding rig, and I had 4 electronics and 4 mechanics, which if you look on sources... Ooh, woodland white. Uh-oh, hold on. I've been distracted. Woodland white. Alright, let me finish my conversation. So, the confusion was, if you look on sources like Hitchhiker's Guide, which is a utility you can go to look up information on items and enemies and so on in-game, it'll tell you that the vehicle welding rig is 4 mechanics, 4 electronics. I had that, and I still didn't have the recipe. Well, the reason why is because the recipe's not auto-learned, and it depends on which book you have, what levels that you need in order to be able to see the recipe. So with the books I've got, I need level 5 in mechanics in order to see it. So we just got level 5 theoretical. So if we look up vehicle, all of a sudden we have vehicle welding rig now. So we're good to go. You just need a steel frame and a welding component kit. So steel frame's no problem. We can rip that off of the van, and then the welding component kit. Right there, we just need a soldering iron that does not have a battery in it. I think I remember to pick up a couple of these. So we'll be able to put this together. So welding component kit plus the arc welder and the soldering iron, and we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get rid of this woodland white. I think we'll use the direct method. 3.4. Usually where there's 1 woodland white, there's 4 woodland whites. I'm going to go north first because I need to get up ahead of steam. I saw a zombie necro boomer for a second there too. Love when they just skip right off. I can't turn the corner quick enough. Nope. Alright, fine. We'll go south a ways. This guy chases so quickly, I gotta get a good long distance ahead of him. One more tap. Down he goes. Him, I'm actually gonna pulp. I hate these guys so much. Zombie. I'm not going to worry about that zombie. Even if he comes up and surprises me, he won't be able to do much. Okay, a couple other things before I forget. Install. Inboard mirror. Install. Inboard mirror. Do I want to put the boom crane on? Let's not put the boom crane on yet. Alright, give me this door right here, please. That's going to give me a steel frame. Remove the attached door motor. Alright, door motor first, then door. Next up, I need cancel reset. Soldering iron? Oh crap, I only have 1 soldering iron. Thought I had picked up an extra. I did not. We should have the ability to make one. Soldering iron, I need that electronic scraps again. It's the smallest things that are causing me slight problems. Remove clock. Disassemble. The 3 electronic scraps. Sure. Disassemble. And it won't give me what I want. That's okay for the moment. Soldering iron, please. Nails, fine. He's just out of range. He's gonna keep bothering me. Tonfa, too big to pick up. Stop wielding progress. In progress. In inventory, please. Come here, zombie, because I know you're going to magically discover where I'm at while I'm crafting. You make a ton of noise and annoy me. Your magical ability to locate me. Okay, back to... Oops. Need that for the moment. And... welding component kits. Followed by vehicle welding rig. Oh, gotta open the door. The steel thing is right there. Gotta have the door open. And we're there. Cool. Install. I actually think I already have a kitchen unit, didn't I? Did I grab the kitchen unit or the chemistry station? I forget. Install. Oh, I grabbed the chemistry station. Look at that. What I gotta be careful of is making sure it doesn't burn my car battery. I got a spare in the other vehicle. Ah, it's fine. Get that thing installed. Alright, there we go. We got our chemistry station. We've got our vehicle welding rig. I just need to track down some storage batteries. Do that usefully. I also need to get a boom crane installed. I don't have an engine crane available. Let's just put it right there. Alright, boom crane's hanging off the back of the vehicle. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Nothing possibly bad could happen to that. Alright, give me the solder, the steel, and the wristwatch. Close that up. That's some good progress there. Alright, just got dark. No, when we did the previous series, we did sort of the trans-logistics start. We just did the trucker start, which puts you off-site. So we didn't start as, what is it, a guard I think you start as, if you do the other version of the start. So we did the trucker start, which put us off-site with the key code thingy we could activate for the map to show us where the site was. So we eventually went to it. Yeah, the big issue I have with the colored card system is that the same color is designated for different sections. Like a maintenance, it'll be like yellow maintenance, yellow security, yellow whatever. There's multiple areas for a single color, but the color doesn't work in all the areas. So you have to find specifically a yellow maintenance card to get into the maintenance area, and a yellow whatever card to get into the other area. So I don't like that. That goes against like every video game ever created in the history of video games. Yellow key card should get you in all the goddamn yellow doors. So use more colors if you want to have more sections. Don't have the same color not work in certain other colored areas or other similar colored areas. It's really annoying and confusing if you don't know ahead of time.